Alright, so my first memory with creating art was when I was about 8 years old at my grandparents' house. They had this old Windows Vista PC with a random piano app on it. I don't know what it's called today, and I don't know if it even still exists, but I just spent what felt like hours experimenting with different notes, writing down the keyboard letters of these notes on a piece of paper in a sequence I would enjoy hearing them, because I didn't know how to record. And it was just this pure sense of discovery without any expectations. I would just play and practice the sequence I wrote down on paper until I could perform to my grandparents. Fast forward to today, with AI generating music, art, writing, and content that can mimic complex styles like Studio Ghibli almost instantly. Why bother creating anything from scratch at all? Why make art if AI can do it better than you? Why create if the skills you need are probably going to be replaced in the next 5 years? Well, that is exactly what I'm going to explore today by going back to my childhood and making my first song without any experience whatsoever. So I've downloaded FL Studio, as you can see right here. I still know a few things about the navigation and stuff, about the piano roll, for example, but I will still watch a quick tutorial on the raw basics just so I can get started and find some sounds and stuff, and then we can get to work. Well, the first hour of following a tutorial and clicking random buttons is done, but there's still something exciting about creating without the pressure of making something good, if you know what I mean. It's freeing to just experiment with sounds that appeal to me, because, I don't have the samples, I don't have the drum kits that people use in their tutorials, so I kind of just have to download my own, kind of mix them together and apply what I'm learning. And I mean, I can just quickly show you what I got here. Let me just do this and that, and then let's go. As I'm building this drum pattern, I'm slowly realizing that art was never really about the outcome. The value isn't in the finished product or in the song, in the drum pattern I've made here. It's in what I'm doing and discovering about myself in the present moment. It's about what I get to know about my taste, what I like and what I don't like, and all these micro decisions that I'm making, basically. I've forgotten that authenticity, creating from that true inner voice, is the only sustainable strategy forward. Chasing trends, making money, and creating content mechanically doesn't work for me. It always ends up in burnout because I'm losing the creative essence and the sense of community I initially started with. True sustainability comes from finding joy in the process, seeing this self-expression and creation thing as a lifelong journey rather than a means to an end completely shifts your relationship with the process. Because then there's no finish line in that sense. You don't need to suffer for 10 years to eventually reach enjoyment and freedom. The joy is already available to you right now while creating. No achievement, not money, not fame will ever bring enough peace so you can finally start doing the thing you always wanted to do. You will only have more responsibilities to get rid of. AI is trained on humanity's past, but it can't go beyond the system and labels it has learned by itself. We, on the other hand, regularly outgrow the boxes we try to fit into. You might have already noticed that no amount of specialization in one skill can tame your curiosity. You have a lot of different interests, and might even struggle to choose from them. That's because you don't understand that you aren't truly passionate about a specific skill. No skill can define your ever changing identity. You are passionate about what the skill allows you to do, basically, about the act of creation itself. As technology accelerates like it does now, skills evolve and might even vanish. So don't build an identity around them. Hold on to the act of creation itself, because that's the underlying principle. What I've made today has no monetary value. It's completely off brand and useless by every common measure of success. But I've personally learned new skills, developed my taste, discovered parts of myself, and created a story worth sharing with you guys. And that's what makes it valuable to me. All right. That's the melody, and I will probably leave it there because I I got pretty fatigued now that I've tried to mix and level the sounds, So I don't really know what I'm hearing anymore. It's pretty confusing to me right now, and a lot I've learned in the last hours. I don't even know when I started, but it's pretty late now, and I will just move on to a new project, I guess. Maybe tomorrow, because I had quite some fun creating this little snippet or beat, however you want to call it. Let me know what you think, and let's move on with the video. I'm pretty sure AI can spit out a better piece of music in seconds than what I did today. But that's just the outcome, and it completely misses the point of creation. The creative process is something long and difficult because you are looking within and you are exploring yourself. This vulnerability, this act of translating an inner feeling into an outer form is deeply spiritual. No AI can replicate that journey for you. No AI can answer the life's timeless questions like, what should I pursue? What does this all mean in the grand scheme of things? What is love and how do I face death? But by engaging in creation, by wrestling with your own ideas and emotions to bring something new into existence, you begin to formulate your answers, expressing them in a way others can relate to. You have to use your voice. Start making something today, especially if you think it's too late. How can it be too late if you haven't found yourself in the process? The world still needs more people to create from a place of authenticity, from a place of truly wanting to create something for the beauty of creation. And I'm not saying you can't use AI to create something beautiful. Use it if it helps you to express yourself. But if it just cuts out the process and instantly gives you an outcome you didn't struggle to get to, it's probably not something personal to you. It's not personal enough because all these micro decisions throughout the process matter. That's where you shine through the work. So just build software, make music, paint, write, but don't do it on autopilot. Find your own way of doing it. Study the grades and create something timeless. And in the end, it was never really about the song I made today. It was about the person I became while making it. And if that resonates with you in any shape or form, let me know in the comments below. might consider subscribing, and we'll see us in the next one. Don't forget to smile, and see you there.